Okay, video number 12. Okay, we're, about a little over 3.5 hours into the entire design, so that's not too bad. The board is orderable, just as it is. We could send that into OSH Park and they would do it. The problem is, we got a gazillion warnings about those labels being all in the funky spots, and they are, but we can fix that. And so we really need to spend a little bit of time, fixing these things. Let me zoom in a little bit. The D1 label, that's off the board. So let's just, we can put our mouse on that sucker and just move it. So I'm just going to put it here. J1, U2, those are legible. J3 is in the wrong spot because it'll, it's underneath the other connector. I can rotate that once to make it a little nicer. This one's off the board. We can rotate that. The traces won't matter, and the zones there don't really bother us either. The yellow things will be silkscreen here, so that does cause us a little bit of grief. The C2 is okay. U1 is okay. C8 is kind of under stuff, so let's move that around a little bit, and so it's not quite. I'm going to rotate that. And if you get too close to a pad, it's going to bitch about that too. Vias are okay. We can be on top of a via. And we're going to still get some warnings. We're just not going to fix everything. We're just going to make it better. Okay, there's a capacitor label here. And I'm going to rotate that. And just put it up here. Got lots of room there. J5 is fine. J7, J6, that's all good. You've got all these parts here. This is R9. This is going to be clear above it. So let's just put them all up here. No, I want the R8 logo. Come on, let me select what I want to select. Let me try one of these other ones. I want that label is what I want. So let's see if I can get that label in there. No, I don't want to move it either. You don't want to move anything. If you move it, it'll the whole thing. It'll cause problems. Let's see. Can I just click on the label? It's just being picky about that. Let's see. Can I turn off some of this stuff? Turn off the footprints. That kills that. That doesn't do much for me. Reference. That's the one we want to move. Hidden text doesn't do anything. Rat's nest is okay. No connects. Warnings, anchors, drawing sheets, grids. I can turn off the traces. Adhesives. Paste. Bottom silk for the moment. Front mask. Okay, let's see if we can get closer now. I want to move the label. Select. I just want. There's got to be a way of doing that. Now let's see here. Let me just edit this value. Reference that. Is there a way of just moving? It's not telling me what I want. It's really trying to select a component, and I just want the Let me pause the video for a moment and let me go figure out how to select an item. it's a new program, so it takes me a little while to figure out exactly how to do some of these stuff. Okay, so my problem is that I was trying to move the label like D7 here to a better spot, and it's like, how do I select it, or this R8? Because every time I click on it, it picks the whole component. But if I hold the alternate button down on a Mac, it gives me an option, and I could say the reference R8, and then I can say move. And so that gets me out of that problem. So, okay, so now I can do that. Reference, move, because there's space above it. Okay, and then R6, alternate, reference, move. Okay, so let me zoom back out. So that kind of fixes those. D4, D5, D6, D7, C7, these all have to get moved also. So Alt, reference, move, rotate. Let's put C7 right there. That's right up against the edge of the board. And that's just the way it's going to be. Now notice when I'm moving, I've got that line between the center of my text and the part itself, so I can make sure I get them right near each other. And it'll probably still give me a few warning messages. Reference C6 has to move. Rotate. Alternate, pick that. Reference D5, move, rotate. Alternate, pick that. Reference D6, M for move, rotate that. Goes down here. Nope, got an alternate click. Reference D7, move, rotate, and that'll go there. Okay, so we've got the Y1 is in a bad spot. And I can pick that directly. I can rotate, I can just set that up there. There's plenty of room. R3, R4, D3, D2 is in a wrong spot. Let me click that. Reference D2, move, and put that there. C1 is wrong, but it'll let me select it directly, so let me just put that up there. U3, that's kind of under the part. I'm going to put it up there. J1's fine, U1, D1. Okay, how are we doing here? C8, C4. That all looks really pretty good. J5, C9s, J6. Just giving it a once over before I turn things back on. Okay, so let me zoom back out to full. So now I can see kind of where everything is at, and that's kind of convenient. There's really not that much left to do. Okay, so from here, I need my name on this thing, and you need your name on it too. So I'm going to go to the bottom silk screen layer, because on the bottom of the board there's almost nothing. I mean, there's traces, but there's no parts. Yes, you could put parts on the bottom. Yeah, do that on your next design. Okay, it's kind of a pain when you go to solder everything together. So I've selected bottom silk, and I'm going to do text, and this is, put your name. I'm just putting my first name, but put your full name in there so I can keep track of it. This is 307 S22. So you can do more than one line or something like that. This is in the bottom silk. You'll notice that it's mirrored, and all the dimensions are still just fine. So I'm just going to say OK. And so here's what it looks like, and it should be mirrored imaged because we're looking through the board at it. Now, I can put this just about anywhere. So I'm just going to put it right here. And it's going to be on the bottom side of the board, and it'll show up for there later. Okay, from here, I need to save everything because we're basically done. We need to generate we need to generate what they call Gerber files. And the issue is the most companies accept Gerber files. That's really what they accept. In the past, OSH Park has accepted what the printed circuit board file directly, and then you don't have to generate the Gerbers. You just send them the actual file. This is a very new version of KiCad, and they haven't quite caught up with that yet. So we just generate the Gerbers. It's not that big a deal. Okay, so so I come up here, and there's in the upper left corner, there's something that says plot. And it's got a whole bunch of these checked off already. The FCU, BCU, F-paste, bottom paste. We don't have a bottom. We don't really need the bottom paste. I mean, if you generate it, won't hurt anything. The top silk screen, bottom silk screen, mask, and edge cuts. I think all of these plots over here, let's see, border, title, block. No, we don't want to plot that. Footprint values. Reference designators. We'll leave this all in here just as it is. Gerber options. Okay. And let's see what happens when we say to do that just as it is. So I just say plot. Okay, it generated a bunch of files. So if I go back into my directory now, what did it generate for us? All these Gerber files. Okay. So let's see what happens when we send that up to OSH Park. Okay, let me just do that. Let me just select all of these and say compress. I selected all the GBR files and say compress. And now it created archive.zip. And I'm going to rename this to make it, this is 307S22. Okay. So now I need a browser. Let me get it smaller so it'll fit. Okay, that can go away. And let me go to OSH Park. Browse for files. And I want 307, my stepper motor driver, and I'm just going to select this file I just created. It's saying processing. It'll either say it's okay or it's missed something and we have to go back and fix something. Not bad. Okay, let me log in. It's telling me my password's too easy. Okay. Oh, it didn't remember that. Okay, let me have to do it again. I should have logged in first. Okay. 3 boards will cost me $9.75. That's not too bad. This is an actual image of what the board should look like. So there's my connectors. It doesn't show any holes in them. Let's see. Oh, failure critical. We couldn't find the drill file. Okay. So we're not done. Let me go back to here. Generate drill files. Let me generate that. I'm just going to leave it right the way it is. I'm not going to change any of the options there. Close. And then close. Let's go back to the Finder window. This one is wrong, so let me get rid of that. And let me do it by sorted. There's my drill files. And so let me, let's see here. Sorted by this. Let me just select all of these Gerbers I did before. This one I don't think it needs. So I'm going to unselect that one. But those, now we've got the drill files, and let me compress those and rename this 307S22. Okay, let's go back to OSH Park. Cancel. Browse. Select that file again. And supposedly it's got drill files in it now. Ah, now the pads have holes in them. That's a good sign. Okay, this is the 307 board. 2 stepper, 2 servo, 4 LEDs. Okay. Board name 307. That's just fine for that. Still $9.75. Continue. Okay, top of the board is going to look like this. Bottom looks like that. There's my name. The only place you want to watch out for is when you put the name is that you don't put it on top of the connectors that have holes that go all the way through. There's the drills. Solder mask, bottom layer, bottom solder mask, top silk. So here's all the writing that's going to be on the top. You can see the C4, C3 are just about on top of each other. It's okay. There's the traces on the top. That's all the copper. So, you know, it's pretty full. There's the outline of the board. That looks fine. There's the bottom silk screen. And now I can click order. You know, I'm just going to do a normal order on this. And I don't think I want to go with any of the options here. Flex is a pain. And I'm not going to do an after dark one. I've just been doing the purple ones. They're fine. Okay, check out. You're ordering an awesome project. Of course I am. I always do. Okay. 3 boards, $9.75. Shipping address. Here's me. It's all filled in for me. Shipping. Free shipping because, you know, it's USPS. It'll be fine. Next day air, those type of things that get kind of pricey. We don't need that. Okay. I'm going to pay with... you have to pay for your own. Pay with card. Use existing card. Thank you for your order. Full status. And did I get I should get an email. Now, what you need to do is proceed to, you've already done this, proceed to OSH Stencils is really convenient. And we're going to go there. And it's letting me log in. Okay, it doesn't. You need to go through this particular process. Yeah, I wonder why it didn't know me. But you'll have to upload the top solder mask stencil, and you'll want one of those for this project. I'm not going to order one. I've done it in the past. If you look at my first videos, clear at the end, it'll talk about them. But you'll want the 3mm polyamide, and it'll cost you as much as the board did. I mean, it's just the way they are. They're really quick. They come in. It's a piece of plastic with the holes, and when you go to the assembly process, that is the quickest way to do it. When I build my boards, I just, you know, I've got a little more experience with a soldering iron, and so I'm just going to just push the whole thing together. So this will, you know, I'll shoot a few more videos when the board comes in and actually show me assembling it, and I'll think about ordering a stencil, but I might not. You know, for me, it's not as easy. So, okie doke. I think that basically, let's see here, get to the right spot. I think that just about covers everything. So we're shooting in less than 4 hours from start to board ordered. We still have to assemble it, and then we have to bring it up. So that's the next couple of videos, but they won't happen for a couple of weeks yet. Thank you much.